Hello kids, let's start learning Scratch again. This is the next video after introduction. In last video we have learned about how to create an account on Scratch, confirm your mail and come to this page. Once you have created your account, the page is going to look like this. So now to create a new project, you have to click on this create button. Once you will click on the create button, you will see an empty project that will look something like this. Okay, here you can give your project any name, whatever name you want to give to your project. You can give that name here. Okay, and then after giving your project a name, this is all the space where you are going to code in today's class. Okay, I will guide you about all these things, what all are there, don't worry. Okay, so in last class we understood that it is a sprite, right? These are the characters in Scratch. Okay, so in Scratch we can add as many characters as we want. So if I have added a character and then I want to add another character, I can click on this search, go there and select whatever character I like and then add that character, right? Any character of my choice I can use and I can add. Okay, okay, so let's take this food truck. So I have added this food truck here. Okay, okay, so it's quite big, right? So here is a size section where I'll go and I'll make it size 50, so the size will become 50%. Okay, so now this way you can add as many sprites you want. So now let's first talk about this only one sprite. Okay, so I've deleted that sprite. There is a small delete button. If you will click that, you can delete the sprite. Okay, so now this sprite is there. So in this workspace you can drag and drop code block and create a code about this sprite, right? Except that here is a place where you can give this sprite a name. So let me give it a name like Tom. Okay, so now the sprite name is Tom, and then after that if you want this sprite to do some task, let me take an example. So I have taken one code block. Here it is written when a space key pressed. So whenever you will press a space key, what going to happen next? That again I will take a block and do that task. So this is one more block. I will teach you about each and every block in the next class. Okay, so don't worry, just for your understanding for now I'm telling you, and in the next class you will be able to do it by yourself. Okay, so I have used two different blocks and a space key block. So now let's see what happens. So if I click space bar, what happened? This storm has gone up and came down. So what I have written here, glide for 1 second from x is 0 and y 100. So what it will do, wherever it is, from there it will go to the y 100. And then again from that position it will come to y0. So it will go up and come down. So it will look like that this storm is jumping. See, it's jumping. Jump is slightly slow. So if I want to increase the jump, I can decrease the time. So it will look like it's jumping slightly fast. Let me show you. So if I decrease the time, see, now it is jumping fast. So this way you can make changes and do the coding according to your choice. Okay, so now if I tell you about a sprite, so this is a Tom sprite. Here are the three different sections. If you can see, code, costume and sound. So you understood code section, that you can write so many blocks with the help of code and make your character do some task. Okay, so now there is a costume section. See, this is a section where your sprite is, and there are, see, two different costumes are there, right? So these are the different variation of the same sprite which you can use in different type. You can use first costume, then you can use second costume. Okay, so now see, there is a small paint brush thing is there which you can use and understand, do the changes in your sprite if you want to make any changes. Or one more thing is there. See, in the sprite, if you will go and click on paint, you can create a completely new sprite with the help of this paint. So let me see if I want a block sprite. I just can create a block here, right, and use it whatever way I want. And I can create multiple sprites. See, I can click search, I can select any sprite, and I can put it here. So this way you can create lots of costumes. In one complete class we will only understand about costume. In one class we will only understand about sounds. I will keep on uploading videos on all these things. So now there is a third section. You understood code, costume, and the sound. So if you want to add any sound, you can add it here. So sound is like if you want your cat to say something, you can use. Right now we have one sound. Okay, so you want to add it, or once you will be doing in this computer, you will not be able to hear it, but when you will be creating the project, you can hear the sound, whatever sound is there. You can add any number of sound from here the same way. Okay, and then you can use it while writing the code. See, there is a complete section for sound. These all are the code blocks related to sound. So when we come to the code section has divided into different color bullets, right? Can you see? So every bullet has a code block related to one particular task. Like blue color bullet has a code block related to motion. See, all the things are related to motion. Then there is another code block looks, that has all the code blocks related to the appearance. Then there is sound block, which has all the sound blocks there. Then events, I'll tell you events in one of the video. So these are the event blocks. These are mostly used to start, or I will tell you in next class. The class will become quite big if I keep on explaining each and everything. Then is a control block, that also I will tell you. And then the sensing block, in that also I will tell you in next classes. These are the operators which we are going to use. You can add variables also. You will learn this also, and you can create your own block also. Once you will learn doing coding in Scratch with all these platforms, then we can add our own block. That also we will learn in coming classes. Okay, so this way you can write any kind of code by learning about these blocks. Okay, so I taught you about the code blocks and something about the costumes and the sound, and sprite you understood. So same way you can add as many sprites. The workspace will be there, and code, costume, and sound sections will be there. Now there is a backdrop section. Again, you go to the search and you can search a backdrop, right? So whatever backdrop you like, you can search here and use it. Okay, so now you can see, if you select a backdrop here, again you will see three sections. One is code, backdrop, and sound. So this code is similar, but one thing is there. See, if you go to the motion block, you will not see any block there. Motion section don't have any block. Why? Because the stage cannot have a motion, backdrop cannot have a motion, else all blocks are there. You can use all these blocks with the backdrop, but not the motion block. Okay, next thing, backdrop. Here again you can have lots of costumes, lots of backdrop which you can use as per your requirement, change it. Same way the costume is there as it was in the sprite. So by this time you have understood what all code blocks are there, what is a sprite, what is a stage, and a little bit about creating a project with the sprite. Like if you will press space, the Tom will jump. So this you understood how to give name to your project, right? Okay, so this is today's class. So now once you have done everything, you can click on the save now project and your project will get saved. Now if you will click your profile and go to the my stuff, you will see the projects. Whatever projects you have created, all projects will be visible here. Okay, so you can select any project, whatever you want to open, go there. See, the project is going to look something like this. So if you want to share, you can click here and share it anywhere. So if I click share, okay, so now if you can click on the copy links, you have got a link. So you can use this link to share your project in files or any way you want to use. And if you want to see what you have done in the project, you can click on the see inside button and you can reach to your project and proceed further. Okay. Okay kids, this is today's class. Hope you understood. If you have any doubt, feel free to write in the comment, ask as many questions as you want. I will try to answer all the questions related to Scratch. and I will upload the next video as soon as possible, which will guide you more about the Scratch platform. Once we will be completely familiar with the Scratch platform, then we will start creating new projects every day. Okay. Okay, bye bye kids, take care.